Hello, and welcome back to another JavaJive video. Today, I'm going to be discussing CORS and how that works with my Drupal site I created. Starting off, CORS is cross-origin resource sharing, which plays a large role in the process of fetching data from APIs. When a website makes a request for a piece of data to be returned, sometimes the browser will stop the response and restrict that HTTP request if it detects that it's coming from a different domain, protocol, or port than the one that the website's on. This is known as the cross-origin request and is in place because it helps with security. So here's a little picture of how it will work. The same origin request is always allowed because it's going from domain-b.com to the web server domain-b.com. But if they're different, then it will not work. So your browser could potentially get hijacked by a hacker or start downloading bad or malicious code. So CORS prevents anything bad from happening most of the time by specifying who can access certain assets on the server. So the cross-origin requests using HTTP header request methods may be blocked if they use other things besides just GET, like post or delete methods could be blocked. So in this website by medium.com, Understanding CORS, here's an example with an AJAX call, which I get a lot when I'm also using JavaScript as well. So you just have to remember to let CORS work with that API if that's something that you're doing. So when I'm looking at my Drupal site, I installed the CORS module on this, and then you can configure anything that you want. So in this domain box, you can add in different things, such as if I wanted to let anything from google.com, I could specify, instead of doing anything from anywhere, I can say http://google.com. And this should let in anything. So here's different examples of things you can do. You can also put an API first and then do the pipe with then the URL. You can also do different things where you also put the type of the request, so post or delete or put, and then you can save that. I also wanted to discuss some of the ways that CORS manages the requests. So they use HTTP headers as a way to figure out exactly what is happening in the request and the response. So the new HTTP headers that CORS goes over are all these different ones that are listed below here. So in the access control allow origin, this is where you can specify how it's shared with external domains. And like I used the star in the last one, this will allow the server to share with any domain on the internet. So I have actually made HTML pages using JavaScript as the backend, which have been blocked by CORS until I have set it up correctly. So I was using Node, and I just had to set the header, and then I had to install it. So the only thing I had to put in my code was var CORS equals require, and then put CORS in there. And due to this, this let anything connect, both on the front end and the back end. Managing requests with CORS is a great way to actually make sure that the resources that you're getting will come back in the right way. So if you are creating a website using an API and it's not working, it's probably being blocked by CORS, which is great to have in place just for security practices. So I hope you learned a little bit about what CORS is based on this video, and thanks for watching. If you want to check out my Drupal site or any of these articles, I will link them in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week.